Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Mum as a Vegan, and I thought it was about time that I actually added something to my my feed, my thread, my whatever the right terminology is. I'm so not down with the lingo. Anyway, page. I thought it was time that I added something, so here I am. First of all, I'm going to talk to you about why I'm vegan, and I have to say, if you're vegan, you'll know these woes. When you first tell someone you're vegan, or when I first told my partner that I was vegan when we first met, he did this kind of silence, and I thought, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you don't look like a vegan. He'd seen pictures of me. He thought you don't look like a vegan, and we all have this image, I think, or society has this image of this hippie, slim, kind of earth-loving, natural type of person that is a vegan, slim, generally, being a vegan. And when they see me, kind of dolled up for the nines, plus size, no shadow of a doubt about that, I don't look like a vegan. And so there is that kind of, that look in people's faces like, is she kidding? And then the question follows of, why are you vegan? Or, isn't that really hard? Or, don't you miss bacon? And the answer is no, it's actually really not hard to do your best and for the world and try and make it a better place for everybody. No, it's really not actually that hard. And I'm not being a martyr, and I'm not being a warrior, a peace warrior. I'm actually just trying to make a difference. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's one of the reasons that it's not the reason I became vegan. I became vegan because I thought I should give it a go. I was veggie and only eating cheese, and that wasn't good for my waistline or my health. And a friend suggested going vegan for Veganuary, and I thought I'd give it a go. And so I did, and I actually really enjoyed it. And I actually really enjoyed the choice of food there was, which I was very surprised at. And I actually enjoyed feeling like I was making a positive or less of an impact, not a positive impact, less of an impact on the world's resources, I suppose. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I stayed vegan, is because it is easy. It's easy. It's nothing has to suffer or die for your taste buds or your wants or your needs. It's actually really easy to switch products that you normally use for other products that will make a difference. So why am I vegan? That's why I'm vegan. I have a son. He's extremely important to me in my world, and I want his world to be better than my world, the world that I'm in and grew up in, and I want his children's world to be better. I don't want him to have to worry about the same things that we as a society and a generation worry about the famines and the food crises and, you know, the climate change. I don't want him to have to worry about that like we do. And going forward, I don't really want his children's children, which is terrifying, to have to think about that either. And if I can make the slightest bit of difference to that, to his life, to anybody's life, then of course I'm going to do that. Now, as I said, it's easy now, but it wasn't. When I first became vegan, it was really difficult. I spent 2.5 hours food shopping, checking every single label of everything I ate, panicking that I was going to mess up. And do you know what? I did mess up. And you know what? I still do mess up sometimes, and that's perfectly normal. These sneaky little animal products that they pop in here and there under different titles and different names and abbreviated and numbered, they sneak them in everywhere. So you're going to mess up. I mess up all the time, but it still doesn't make me any less vegan. It just makes me human, and that's what I strive to be, human and compassionate. And that's why I'm vegan.